the educated opinion on topics of all varieties. Yo, it's your boy Bubba, and you are listening to Bubba's Banter. Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your motherfucking boy. I ain't gotta say no names, right? But I am anyways. It's your boy Bubba, and you are listening to Bubba's Banter. I hope you guys are living well, feeling well. I am doing great. I'm doing fine. So I'm in the midst of revamping my show. I hope you guys like the new logo that I just posted up. I want to do something simple, something bright but simple. It was weird because I was actually watching The Simpsons, and like I was like, I want to do like my font like that, and maybe have like a sky blue background, like something simple but like just different, I guess. So I kind of got the inspiration from The Simpsons. But guys, I hope you guys like it. I'm going to be posting those up all over the town very, very soon. I'm also about to make a big purchase. I don't want to talk about it right now, but it has to do with my podcast, and I'm so excited about what's about to happen, what's about to transpire. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing, and fucking with your boy, because it's been a long time. But yes, again, I hope you guys are living well, feeling well. So today I have a new guest on my show. I've been trying to get this person on my show for a while now. We've been back and forth in the DMs talking about, you know, getting them on and stuff and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna bring him in for y'all and let y'all meet the homie right quick. All right, what's good, bro? Oh,
good, Bubba.
My bad, bro. Your mic was down. Already fucking up. Sorry.
Wow. Did you see me go? I wasn't even on my mic. I'm talking to the Liggett. Wow.
Y'all, this is my boy Johnny. I've been knowing you for like years, bro. Like years. And I yet to come to Texas, even though you came to Portland.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I went all the way up there. Y'all's tacos was mid, and I still had a good time. But them tacos was mid, bro.
I mean, because it's a white Portland, though. Like,
I don't know why.
I mean,
the person that took me up there was like, "Yo, we got to go get tacos from this place." I'm like, "Why are we going to get tacos?" See,
I mean, that's okay. So there was some taco places here. There was this place called Cruise Room that had the best tacos, and you probably didn't go to Cruise Room because they had the man bear pig all meat taco. Oh, it's so fucking bomb. Just fucking bomb.
Sounds attractive to me.
Bomb. Super nerdy ass white restaurant type shit, but like really cool on Taco Tuesdays. And tacos was off the chain. Me and my bros used to go there every Tuesday and just chow down.
Delightful, yo. So, man bear pig. I think that's gonna be my screen name from now on.
Man bear pig.
Man bear pig.
Anyways, yo, tell the people about who you are, man. Give them a little, you know.
So I'm kind of like a poet. I'm a writer. I'm a performer. I do a lot of spoken word poetry. I've been performing professionally for 12 years. Mm-hmm. So recently got back from a big event called Southern Fried Poetry Slam. It's like this huge regional, now it's national poetry festival where you get to compete against like poetry teams and individuals from all over the country. It's the best of the best.
Oh, wow.
And it's an amazing experience, incredible experience. We did really, really well. I took a team that was half Detroit people, half Texas people, and it was incredible. So it's called Southern Fried Poetry Slam. Hit me up on the socials, yo. I'm on Instagram, space SPACE _dragon, DRAGN. Same thing with TikTok, space dragon, DRAGN. And I do a lot of poetry. I have my own business. When I was talking to you earlier, I had to do a delivery. Yeah. We have a beverage manufacturing company out here in San Antonio, and it's really awesome. We make like cocktails like ready to go for a lot of bars and restaurants out here.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fucking fly. I definitely need to come out then.
For sure. Yeah, we'll get it popping.
Yes. All right, y'all. So y'all know where to follow your boy at, right? Which is Bubba's Banter Podcast. My TikTok, go follow that, please. Please go follow that. I have no followers on there. Oh, my podcast TikTok, I have like 3. I need y'all to go turn it up on there, okay? Also, follow my Facebook page, which is Bubba's Banter. I love that page. I love using my Facebook page. It's so easy. For some reason, I didn't think I was gonna like it at first, but then like people started liking it, and I started interacting with it more, and it just became like my favorite thing to use.
You always be asking them saucy ass questions. That's why you be asking. You stay be posting them thought provoking.
I do.
Type thought provoking. That's a pun, by the way.
All right. Before we start the show, guys, y'all already know what I'm about to say. Go get the motherfucking bearskin underwear. Use my promo code Bubba. You will get 15% off in your checkout order. They are literally made with the big man in mind. All right. So
come on.
I'm telling you, they got these new watermelon ones. My fucking favorite. Like, melons on my leg, baby. Like, what? Hey, but they are so fucking cute, and like, I swear by a bearskin, like the underwear company is just.
I'm with it.
Is like the shit. But anyways, my man. So let's start off with this entertainment segment tonight. Like, so. I actually responded to this video on TikTok because I was so livid when I saw this video. I'm actually I can't show it on here yet because I ain't got that capability, but I'm gonna play the sound and I just want people to hear what this motherfucker was talking about. Let's see. Play, motherfucker. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's not.
So it was loading like
TikTok is playing with my spirit today. What's going on?
It's like it doesn't want you to win. It doesn't want you to succeed.
Not at all, bro. Like,
well, who was it? Like, was it like somebody? What's it about? Like,
so there's this podcast called Talk That Ish or Shh, and so they were on the podcast talking. They had some guy on there who happens to be gay, and so the person was like, just, you know, like, oh my God. So I don't have any straight friends, or I don't have any gay friends. All my friends are straight. Gay people do too much. And he went into this whole, that shit punched me in the stomach. It punched me in the stomach because I get so tired of pick me's doing this on the internet. Like, and don't get me wrong, like, I got a whole bunch of straight friends too. Hold on. Hold on. The video playing now. We gotta hear it. I gotta let the people hear this shit.
Let's see.
Most of my friends are straight men. I don't really hang out with gay people. Ooh. Don't cancel me. Ooh. I feel like gay people do too much.
Ooh. Decorum, right? A lot of people feel like some gay people do too much because there is this constant want for attention of, hey guys, I'm gay. People feel that way where
can't hear it.
A lot of flamboyance, a lot of attitude,
maybe, is it okay? Maybe I'm not
nothing
supposed to
wrong
hear
with it, but I just feel like time and place matters. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't know when to tone it down a little bit. And it's almost as if, like, you see how protective I'm being of my words? Gay people don't have that same protection. Like, you guys could go out here and say everything about straight people and don't face any consequences. Yeah. And then, so, like, you see how I gotta talk right now where I can't say nothing too crazy because I know if I offend the community, it's clipped. Those rules don't apply to gay people. Damn, like, y'all getting all the privileges, all the rights, all the jobs, and we can't say nothing if we're uncomfortable, but we make you guys uncomfortable, and then we're out of here.
This, I wish you could hear it, bro. My bad.
You're good.
My bad, because I'm already sweating because I'm getting mad about it, thinking about it. Like, I'm over here just like, bitch, really? So in the video, you heard it, you know. There was two people talking, and one happened to be gay, one happened to be straight. And so in the video, they're talking, and I'm just so focused on the gay dude because I hate seeing this so much. You're in a room with three people, two of them being women and one being a man, and they're heterosexual, and you're saying some shit like this as if the same people in that room, their demographics don't do too much. Like, it irritates me. And then with the motherfucking dude, the straight dude, I think he's the host of the podcast, actually. This motherfucker talking about, there's a time and a place to be like to act.
Exactly.
Like, there's a time, like, I have nothing wrong. And that's another thing I hate with, like, straight dudes. And they say, I don't dislike gay people, but, like, there's just a time and a place to do this. Like, wait.
Yeah, man.
So is there a time and a place to be straight? Is there a time and a place to, like, get at women? Is there a time and a place to, like, do whatever straight people do? Like, that's weird to me.
It was So I'm gonna be the one to say that when I first was coming out, right, when I was trying to make the transition from living in the straight world completely, like I was deep in the closet, boy. Like I'm actually in the closet right now, but I was deep in that bitch. Like, and the way that I would make it okay for me is I would say shit like that. Yeah. Is I would say, you know, I'm not about all that other gay shit. Like I'm not like them other gay people. True. I don't connect with them. They don't connect with me. I don't. And it was because it was all the internal shit that I had not worked through yet to make it okay for me to feel like that, to be feminine, to be, you know, because now I queen out. Now I can, you know what I'm saying? Right. But it took a minute for me to allow myself to do that. And I remember being in so many spaces, being that person and genuinely feeling like that to the extent of all my friends were straight. And it was, okay, well, that makes sense, Johnny. You've been in the closet for 23 years. Like, why the fuck would you have a lot of gay friends? Right. Like, right. You know what I mean? You've only been out for like 10 minutes, bitch. Like, of course you have no fucking gay friends. You've never even been to a fucking gay event. Like, right. Duh. So that was part of it. The other part is that I wanted so bad to make straight people that I was cool with to feel comfortable around me. Yep. And it wasn't even that I wanted them to pick me. It's that I didn't want them to have those kinds of apprehensions about me that they have about other people. Yeah. And that's just a young, naive thing to do. You know what I mean? True, and I feel like this cat is mad young. I feel like they think that they're different because they are not. And they're unique. You know what I'm saying? But like, for me though, is that it's that we don't all act the fucking same, bitch. Like the way that I queen out and act gay is not the same as every other. Like we don't all act exactly. We're not a monolith. Over here, I'm not gonna act like I don't. Well, y'all do too much. Who the fuck is y'all? First of all, bitch, you're doing too much right now. So that part, it's like I can't even entertain that comment from that person because all of us aren't even in the same spaces. Exactly. You know? To the point to where who we are has been policed so much. Fuck you. I'm finna be who the fuck I am. Okay. You know, like being in the closet and trying to hide who you are to be palatable for other people. It gets to the point to where it's like, bitch, I'm finna be myself. So if you are uncomfortable, then that's on you. You can go ahead and go somewhere the fuck else. But if I'm in the same space as you, I'm gonna do me. Just like that person's gonna do. They're on the same shit. It's like, oh, men need to act like men. Okay, bitch. Well, I'm gonna act like me. Exactly. It's so crazy because I'm coming up on 10 years of coming out, and like I was telling my friend the other day, like that's one of the things I don't ever want to do is put myself back in a place or be in spaces where I feel like I was in that space. Like when I go to straight spaces, because I catch myself code switching all the time, especially when I go with my brothers to the bar. I code switch like a motherfucker, and I don't mean to. It just comes out automatically. But, you know, having those brothers that support me, they like, nigga, be you around me. Like, I like you. I like who you are. I like who you became. Like, that's you dope. Live freely. So if you want to twerk in the club, hey, get it, nigga. Like, do your thing. Like, they support me. And so it's like one of those things where I feel like I'm very fortunate to have that. But consciously, I still do it when I go out places. Yeah. Just because, like, I guess I'm a defensive person at heart. But you know, well, it's survival instinct, fam. Like it's literally like, I mean, okay, growing up black is one thing. I'm mixed, right? Growing up, it's way harder for you because you're way more visibly black than I am, and then to be a big person on top of that, like you already got shit people are coming at you about. Right. So the last thing you want to do is give a motherfucker ammunition to use against you. Yep. And that was literally me growing up. Is like I'm already getting made fun of because I'm chubby, because I got asthma, because my dad's black, because my mom's not, because you know what I mean. Like all this other shit. Why the fuck am I gonna say, oh, and you gay bitch? Like, okay, no, I'm not finna help my fucking bullies out like that. Like you only got one life to live, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna sit up here and spend all this time dealing with shit like that. Like. So I hope that person, I hope they heal, bro. I feel like I hope that they allow themselves to be as gay as they feel like they should be without coming for other people and how much of their truth that they're living. Nobody should have to police themselves, especially to make you feel like comfortable. Fuck that. Like, do you? Yeah. Speaking of toxicity and crazy shit, so. Did you listen to this song by Jason Alden? Look it. I have, okay, so on my TikTok, go back to my TikTok, because I done already had a moment. I had a bitch. These motherfuckers tried me today. So like I said, I went to college in Abilene, Texas. I don't know if I said that, but I went to college in Abilene, Texas. And in Abilene, Texas, ain't but like 3 clubs. And if you want to go out, you're going to have to go to a country bar, essentially. Yep. So even the black people, everybody, on Thursdays, you was at the country bar and you would listen to country music, and that's what it was. Yep. And I knew I got to listen. This is the first time I actually listened to like country music, was in college, Texas country, and I liked it. Pat Green, Jason Alden was one of the people that I got familiar with. I never really looked into them like as a person.
Yeah,
right? It was just like, they playing his shit. Like, okay, like let's go.
They playing that shit.
You know? And then I'm like, what's all this drama about? And then I play the video and I'm like, okay, like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. So that. And then it was the rationalization for why he used what he used. As a poet, the lyricism is a literal call to action to white supremacy. And and everybody is so like, this one person, their name on TikTok, I don't even want to give them a fucking shout out, but just because the name is hilarious, is the Wish Candace Owens. So she's not even Candace Owens, right?
I know.
It's the Wish version, bitch. It's like, and like I said in my TikTok, very on brand, very Wish, right? And she was like, well, he never says erase. And because he never says erase, you are racist for assuming that it's black people that he's talking about. And it's like, bitch. What? Bitch. I'm like, it's called the dog whistle for a reason. And
exactly.
No, it's a fucking dog whistle. That's the point.
Exactly.
Like, get it together.
I was like,
so yeah.
What irritates me is how conservative and right wing folks, they ignore all of the real like shit that's like, they ignored the video. Like if I was to hear the song and I'm like, okay, and I never saw a video, I'd be like, that shit was trash. Okay. Like that shit was trash, but I'm not tripping, you know? That shit was, because it was trash. It was stupid. It was like it was a racist slow jam, bro. Like
if you as a Texan, let me hold on. Let me put as a Texan, all right? I know a lot of people from a lot of small motherfucking towns, like basically Texas, fam. If you leave like between El Paso and Dallas, all you're hitting is little places, right? Yeah. Between Dallas and San Antonio, little places. Between Austin and Dallas, little places. And that's who that music is for. Yeah. It's for those people. And you know which way those people vote. And what's hilarious is like, okay, they're saying basically, in my small town, you're never going to be able to have a voice if you don't think like us.
Exactly.
And they celebrate that.
Exactly.
They think like, fuck, I want it to be like this. Okay, bitch, we're just calling it out like we see it.
Right. Like, stay in your small town. You come to the city, you're gonna get hit with a rock.
You're gonna get
BLM all over you. Because that's how they act.
All my block type shit. This is all my block.
For real. Like, it's so funny seeing how some of these people like the panic mode that so many conservative and right wing people put themselves in, especially the conspiracy theorists, right motherfucking wing folks. They live in a panic like every single day.
All the time.
And I hate it.
I'm from El Paso. So like to hear the shit that people are talking about the border and like how the cartels and they have this whole fucking movie and they're in their mode, bitch. Like they just want to shoot people. Like shut the fuck up. Like
with a dramatic score.
Nobody's coming. You don't have enough money to get robbed by a fucking cartel, bitch. Them motherfuckers can buy you. Like people that know, fam. You know what I'm saying? Them cartels ain't worried about your broke ass house, bitch. Like in broke ass America, like they have plenty of things where the fuck they're at. They're not worried about you. They're not worried about coming to the United States and the state that we're in and the way the police, them motherfuckers are gonna stay right where the fuck they're at. They're not coming here.
They're not coming here.
The places that we get drugs are not even from them most of the time. We import them bitches. You know what I'm saying? So like it is the fear that Jason Alden is perpetuating that this white flight type shit. You know what I mean? Like, hey, get your guns ready because it's about to go down. Where we're at, it's not finna go down over here. So
that's what's so scary. Now I will say that's the scary part. So I try not to be too passive and like turn my back towards people like that, because there's motherfuckers like in those small cities, small towns, are really on deck ready to do shit like that.
They're still called sundown towns for a reason.
Yeah, and I'm just like
yeah,
no, I'm good.
Those are a real thing in the South. Like, as comfortable as they are about joking about killing people, fam, and as easy as it is for them to say, like, you know, it's nothing for me to like end you. Like the culture that supports that type of message, like you said, is very frightening. And we joke about it because we have to. This is how we process. This is how we cope. Like, it's got to be funny at some point for us, because this is the type of shit that we really have to consider when we drive through. I drive through all these small places, fam. Like my son's mother, she is from this place called Burnett, Texas. And when you go through Burnett, it is like Trump sign, Trump sign, Trump sign, Trump sign, Trump sign, Trump sign, Trump sign. And I'm just weary of getting off and going into a gas station if I need something.
I was about to say that.
You know, like we went camping in like outside of Houston, and East Texas is a different beast, bro. It's like half of the South and half of Texas South. So it's like a whole different area. And because I have my family with me, I took off all my queer shit off of my car. Yeah. I took off, and it's not because I'm like, I'm afraid of these. No, fucker. Like,
survival.
My family, exactly. Like, I'm worried about one of them getting a fucking, I'm going to show them and hurt my family. Yeah. They make it seem like, you know, minorities are the aggressors and the terrorists and the thieves and all this shit. But at the end of the day, fam, we are just as scared of them when it comes to shit like that.
Especially when you're in their territory or gotta pass through.
Yeah, man.
That shit is scary. But I wish people would really understand the contradiction of this, because it's like Jason Alden know what he's doing. Like, he dropped the song in May of 23, and then he dropped the video just last week. And like, where they shot the video in the thing that the backdrops and like all that shit. Like, bro, you're telling me that wasn't racist
in front of a courthouse where they held lynchings.
Exactly. Exactly.
But it's this whole thing about like not considering the gravity of history and what it means to certain people. Right. You know?
Exactly.
I think it's just that there's that empathy that these people completely lack. Yeah. And saying, okay, look, that is probably not something you would want to look at on TV, right?
And the contradiction of, because you remember last year when WAP came out, or was it last year or the year before? And they was just every day, oh my God, I didn't want my kids to see what a wet ass pussy is. Oh my God, oh my God. Like, you know, I swear I saw that shit. Kids are looking at this every single day, and just, my kid asked me what a WAP is. like, dude, I got so tired of seeing that shit. Like, I started hating the song WAP because of the conservatives seeing that shit all down my timeline every day.
It's selective outrage at shit. I don't think people. I know, like you said, that they know their intentions. It's to be like, it's to call to arms, to let them know, like, hey, we're gonna sing this song, we're gonna feel great about it, and we're gonna intimidate people. I don't know. I really hope that somebody can clap back with something good, with some bars, some challenge Jason Alden to a fucking battle with a fiddle or some shit.
Right.
That would be great.
All right, y'all. So y'all know what time it is. It's time for that good old banter segment. So I have 3 topics out of the banter segment, and these were just random things that I was thinking about, and some of the things I found on Twitter that I wanted to like just talk about in a sense. So the first topic I want to talk about is so I know you indulge in the bear community like I do. So I wanted to ask you, because I've talked about this a few times on my show with other people, other bears, other people, all that shit. But what grinds your gears about the bear community? I got a ton, honestly.
Okay, I mean, like, I have a lot of gripes, and here's the thing is I have such a checkered past with the bear community. Yeah. Because like you probably, when I discovered that there was a market for my body type, bitch, I ate.
I was shirt off 8. Like,
you know what I mean? So in that regard, very grateful that there is even if it is to just be what's the word? they turn you objectified. Even if it's just to feel objectified.
Yeah.
Because being a chubby straight person was not fun, fam.
It was not.
That shit was whack as and I'm not trying to say this to deter, my straight big brothers, to you know what I'm saying? God bless you, whatever. But it's not for me. It's not for me. So discovering the bear community, understanding that there's a market for my body, being objectified, those things are really appreciated.
All right.
But I really feel the lack of diversity, bro, when I go places.
Yeah.
And I wasn't so aware of it until I went to Baltimore, okay? I went to Baltimore for a poetry event, and we went to the Eagle out there. And at the end of the night, everybody just floods into the street, and you just get to hang out with everybody in the street. But it is like hundreds of Black queer people. And I felt so like, wow.
Oh.
This is wild. I didn't even know there were that many of us around. Like, period. Like, we feel like an endangered species in Texas,
Listen, that's how it was when I went to New York. When I went to New York and we left Rock Bar and done, but Black bear, Latino, and Black bears. I was like, the fuck? I see me everywhere. Like, it was amazing.
Yeah, so I wish that we also wouldn't sexualize white supremacy. I wish we didn't sexualize those types of characters, because it's just so easy for these fucks to be like, oh, that guy's hot, I don't care.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why, bro? There's so many hot guys that are not problematic to that.
Exactly.
Like legit Nazi tattoos, and they're reposting them and shit. It's like, bitch, why, bro?
Exactly.
You can't be that thirsty, bitch. Like, have some decency. Like, love yourself, bitch.
I literally had a friend just on my show. I hope he don't get mad at me for saying this, but my friend Manny was on my show, and he was on this documentary. But before the documentary, there was a white guy that was on the show, and he has the straight men allure type of attitude about straight dudes. Like, he has a thing for him, which I understand, because I was there too at one point, and he posted this picture of this white dude who had a Nazi tattoo on his stomach, and he didn't know. But I'm like, bitch, you had to know. Like, you had to know.
Come on.
Like, no matter how horny you was and jerking off to the picture, you had to see the tattoo.
Look like this.
You knew if you posted that picture that all the people.
Is it a kink, bitch? Is it a kink? Like, do you want him to hurt you? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
it's a degrading kink.
I'm just like, Brody, don't do that. Like, I mean, we got to understand it, because he was like, yo, I really didn't even see the tattoo. And I'm like, okay, I believe you. I believe your horny ass. Like, you probably didn't even think about the tattoo, because he really is that type of horny.
Did she remove it from the favorites, bitch? Is the question.
She probably not from her phone.
See, probably not.
But on Instagram and shit, that shit came right down. I was like,
oh yeah,
girl, you better.
Receipts.
Yeah, and the thing was, it was because the dude. The interview was actually kind of dope. Like, I watched an interview from the guy. He, for some reason, hasn't got the tattoo removed, but that's a long story. I don't really want to get too deep into that. But, like, it's something that I see so much in the community, and just even, like, with straight men. Like, the whole straight man thing, like, I don't like the title straight bear. I have a problem with it. Like, I remember I talked about it, and somebody got mad and was, like, deleting me from Facebook and got pissed off because, oh, this person supports the community and this and this and that. I was like, no, motherfucker, he's making money off of you. Like,
thank you.
He's gay baiting you because he knows what you like.
That
like,
you know what I mean? Like, I hate that gay bait shit, bro. I don't like that shit at all.
And it's always the chubby white dudes. That's the funny part. It's always the chubby white guys, though.
They got a type.
Yeah,
that's the thing. It's they got a type. You can see the likes on the pictures, bitch.
Yeah,
the ratio to likes. It's not. You can see some gorgeous, beautiful, melanated human being. Mm-hmm. All the assets, you know what I'm saying? And the like ratio was just less. And it's not even just, let's say, white bears that are perpetuating that. There are a lot of people of color that lend themselves to perpetuating that type of culture. Yeah. And that's the part that frustrates me the most. Is like, we're trying to change it, right? We're trying to address it. And there's still people within our community that are holding us back every step of the way, and being the Candace Owens of the community, and being like, well, I like it and it's okay, and it's like, well, bitch, thanks for making it harder.
Like there was even like for me in my own experience, like I'm a bearskin ambassador, and so when I've done photo shoots or certain swim shoots or whatever, and they post my pictures, I realize, and it could be the algorithm too, I try not to let my psyche get trapped up in the whole social media shit, because I know I'm fine, I'm a bad bitch no matter what. But like I would see like how like I would post a picture up and like I look good, skin popping, glossing, and I get like 250 likes. This person come on here and look like they cuticles ain't even done. They got dirt on their fingernails.
Cuticles.
Like for real, like dirty in their photos, and like they got like 2,000 likes, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, is it being black like that? And I'm not saying I'm everyone's cup of tea, so that's fine too. But like, it gets to a point where it's like, I know it's not just me feeling this way. It's
also like, there's also this thing where it's not just a sexualization part of it. You know what I mean? Like when you have such a large differential, I think in like the ratios of support, right? In a photo or post or like a platform. Part of it is that like some people refuse to sexualize brown bodies, right? They're like, no brown, no black, no whatever. Okay. And the other part is like just genuinely understanding that those communities need support. Yeah. So like just giving somebody a fucking like why the fuck does that harm you? Like why? I don't understand why it keeps you from even supporting that. You know, they're sending their message. Silence is compliance by not supporting it. Yeah. But
that's what it is. But I want to touch back to the baiting thing. Like, this is why you see so many accounts now that are popping up that are like straight men trying to collect dollars off of, you know, the girls. And a part of me is like, I understand that it's a service, and I'm not going to even sit here and lie. I have a straight friend who we had a conversation, and I was like, girl, you fat, you bearded, and you white. You about to get money. Like, this is what XYZ, do this, do that. And I ain't gonna lie, I put them on. Fucking helped them sign up, put them on. That
he said, got the link.
I got the free link. You know what I'm saying? All right, no.
Not you playing into the game, bitch. Oh, no.
I had to get the free link. I wasn't gonna set them up and not get the free link. Like, the fuck? Yeah. So he hit me with the free link, and like I would tell him what type of pictures to take, like all that shit. I was his pimp, low key.
You were directing and shit.
I was low key.
You better get you a percentage, fam.
Yeah, he got on Twitter, told him what hashtags to use. Like it's a part of it is me too, and I think that's the part of it too, is that a lot of us gay horny boys, we kind of like put ourselves like we run the game. We know how to run the game on some of these boys to get what we want. Like, and some people, you know, they got money. Like, shit, $20. Okay, I want to see your nudes. I spend $20. I spend more than $20 at the bar on the weekend. Like, I can throw that to you for it. Like, they don't care about that. So I see why they do it. But it's also like disgusting, because you have so many like hot gay dudes out here who do more content, really put time and work into their content. Yeah. They're not just posting pictures they dig, because I can get that on the internet for free. But like they are doing good content.
Hey, I understand what goes into a collaboration. Okay, I
exactly.
Understand. I get it. And I'm not gonna sit here and okay, what's the word? Everybody should be able to get their bag, right?
Right. Everybody.
My gripe is with the people that is your community. It's always your community. My gripe is with my community. Yeah. Like, support people that are in your community, fam. Yeah. It's cool. You want to throw a straight dude $5.99, look at his dick. Okay, that's great. You know he's never gonna smash you. So never. I don't know why you're
all in his inbox like, oh my god, I want to suck your dick. Can I meet you? Can I meet you somewhere?
It's a kink. I'm gonna say that it's a kink, bitch. If you like a racist dude, it's because it has to be. There's no other way to think about it. But I I feel like I don't want to say like don't get in your bag, get your bag, but to our community, don't be so damn desperate, bitch. There's plenty of queer people whose businesses you can support. Like fuck going to Target and getting a price shirt, bitch. Subscribe to my OnlyFans, $6.99.
Okay, right something. Yeah. It's like I don't get it. But speaking of gripes, like one of my biggest gripes too of my community, especially bears in the community, is just like sometimes, and I talked about this on Facebook, and I know how the girls like to tussle, but like sometimes I do feel like the bears of color ourselves, like we could be more urgent about creating our own spaces.
Cohesive. Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Because I get tired of hearing about, oh, it's so many white people over there, or I go to P-Town, it's nothing but white people, and it's like, but there's Big Boy Pride in Atlanta every year. Like, why aren't you popping up to that instead of P-Town? You know, like there's things that I think about.
I don't even know about that shit.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's events like that. Like, there's several events, different places that throw these type of events, and people don't go to them. Some of the people in the bear community don't go to them, and it always makes me wonder, like, well, if I go to P-Towns because I want to go find a hot bear daddy, whatever, I'm gonna go. But like, if I want a community, like I know this sounds rough to say, but I know I'm not gonna find community in those spaces, like P-Town, and like, I mean, I might, but it's like probably people that I know personally.
It's just not gonna
or the
be
people I come
the same.
with. Yeah,
it's not gonna be the same. And I think that I've gotten comfortable though. And I know you have too in those spaces, just being happy with the small, tight circle that we get. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was in Dallas, I was definitely a little bit more like, I was around a lot more. I was trying to mingle a lot more. Yeah. But it was difficult. You know, even me being like, I would consider myself kind of popular out there. There's still things that you don't get invited to, or spaces that you don't get, invited to. And that would kind of suck. That would feel kind of terrible. And I really wish that that there were more events for people of color that were more consistent. You know, maybe like one is dope, but like multiple events, like once every like 2 or 3 months, so that we can get the ball going. Yeah. But I think I need to send me your address so I can send you some batteries. Some batteries. I hear that chirping. Your smoke detector.
Why are you reading me?
I'm like this. What the fuck you
I literally forgot to pull that shit down before I started. That was good. Because I was like, batteries. You ain't shit, bro.
It's like one double A, 2 double A.
Is that the get back for the hair joke?
Maybe, yeah. You're the
captain. All right. I got you. All right. Speaking of, so it's 3 years now, post-pandemic. I mean, some people like to say it's still a pandemic, but by the government, we're not in a pandemic anymore.
By the government.
I mean, I still think some people should mask up, you know.
You fucked up. You wrong.
I don't always do.
I think some people should.
When I was getting when I had a little cold at work and it wasn't COVID, I would put my mask on just because I feel like, because during the pandemic, like shit, I had to wear them all the time. It was like, might as well put the shit back on if I'm a little sick. I work for TSA, so I gotta be in the public no matter what. So, you know, had to.
Yeah, you over there frisky people doing.
Oh my god. Anyways, I want to ask, because I haven't asked it yet on the show, is like, what did you learn from the pandemic? Like, was it good, bad, like ugly, worse?
Great. It was great. It was incredible.
It was incredible for me too.
I completely let go of the rat race. Yeah. You know, I definitely, we hustle every day out here. Like having a small business, being a full-time artist, I have 2 kids. Yeah. You know, so like it is, there's no rest for the weary. Right. But at the same time, it forced me to get out of that like 9 to 5 working for someone else thing.
Which I need to do, but I haven't got
there
yet.
it was just so much anxiety. Like I still have my fits with anxiety right now. Sometimes I still struggle with it. I medicate heavily for that. But honestly, if it wouldn't have been for that I might still be in a regular job stressing the fuck out about keeping my boss happy and of not making enough money to take care of my mental health and not having enough time to spend with my family.
Yeah.
So I would say that I learned how to really appreciate my time, how to appreciate what I can contribute to a business, because now I do it for myself, and how to I now have a much deeper relationship with my partner, with my children. We don't miss any of my kids' stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we go to everything. We do all their projects, all their like breakfast, we just do everything. And if I had a regular job, I wouldn't be able to do that. So I think that's what I learned. I just learned to be grateful for what I have and to put as much effort into spending time the way I want to spend it.
Right. That's dope. I think for me, when I really think about it, like at the beginning of the pandemic, it was bad. I'm not gonna lie. The first 2 months, I was like, anxiety hit. I started realizing like I had some mental issues that I needed to like get out, and so
work. Yeah.
I got in therapy and I lost like 80 pounds that year. Like I bought my first car. Like I had a lot of things happening that year of the pandemic that was great for me. And out of all of them, therapy was like the best thing that ever happened to me. Like, cause I feel like I'm a different person compared to what I was before the pandemic. And now I'm just like, I'm thriving. Like I'm thriving, but not where I want to be. Like I haven't hit the destination that I want to go to.
Yeah.
You know, so, but I mean, it's a part of the journey, I guess. There's no destination. That's what I forgot to say. There's no destination in life. Is a journey. That's Van Gogh. Life is a journey, baby. So like, yeah, like I feel like therapy was like the best thing of the pandemic for me. And I just feel like, man, I realized a lot about myself too. Like, and just being grateful about things, like, because people were dying all around me, and like having like friends like die from COVID and like all this shit. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, okay, why am I here? Like, I started hitting all those notes. Like, it was because I'm just like, what the fuck? And and it's so like now that pandemic is over, I try not to hold no grudges with people, even if I don't like you, and like there's like we're on this like no speaking terms. It's just like I'm still releasing you, as in like you could do you see me out like, hey, what's up, hi, but there's nothing else there because boundaries, baby. So it's just, I feel like I've become very more grateful to life itself, like waking up, going to sleep, being able to walk and talk and breathe, like, you know, because I came out of COVID. I had COVID twice. And I had COVID twice, and I had none of these after symptoms where they couldn't smell anymore for a long time, or, you know, fucked up shit after having COVID. Like, I'm still perfectly fine. Like, my friend had to get hearing aids after having COVID the first time.
Bitch.
Yeah. It fucked with his hearing. He had to get hearing aids.
That's insane. I've been getting every booster possible. I stay vaccinated with that shit. I would definitely, it made me grateful because I know so many people lost so much. Some people have never recovered from that. Yeah. And I feel like I was just able to find the silver lining in something. Yes. Oh, because
that is the word.
Yeah. Cause I mean, for all intents and purposes, we were both, we both lost our jobs. We both like, I was on, unemployment, and we were just trying to figure out like, what the fuck can we do? And, what do they say? Necessity is the foundation of innovation, or something like that. Yeah. Something to that effect. So like being put in that predicament, I'm someone that has always done extremely well under pressure. That's cool. And when I don't have pressure, sometimes that's like not a good thing, because then I just be like, fuck it, I don't have any pressure. Yeah. Oh, so man. I kinda wait till, I'm the same way. I don't know what it is about like impending doom that just makes you want to like, oh fuck, let's do some shit.
Like, I gotta do it. I gotta get it done.
So I finished my book, something that I wanted to do since COVID.
Oh, that's dope.
I finished it. I cannot wait for it to. I'm having one author right now that I really, really appreciate. Her name is Gris Munoz. She's an incredible border poet. So I'm having her look it over, see what she says, get the feedback, and then start handing it to publishers, because I really need that bitch to be published.
Dope. Is it? Can I get in like a sneak peek? Like, what is it going to be about?
I would love for you to check it out, yo. I would love for you to check it out. It's called The Sky Will Not Forget You. And I was gonna make one big book.
Yeah.
I was gonna have like 60 poems, but I felt like it was too much. And when people were asking me like, "What are you trying to say with your book?" and I'm like, "Fuck, I was really just trying to stuff it full of like poems as I can get. I have so many, dude, that I'm like, fuck, I love the work that I've curated for my book, but I decided to split it into two, and one of them is going to be called Decolonize Mine, and it's going to have all my political, punchy, like in your face Jason Alden poetry. And I have another one. I have a poem about Joe Rogan. I have a whole poem. A whole poem about Joe Rogan. And the other one is just called "The Sky Will Not Forget You," and it is just about my experiences. It has poems about my mom, my grandmother, being like mixed, being a border kid, and love, queer love. I think there's a poem about someone in that book that you know that you will relate to.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask this offline.
Some tea.
Yeah, you gotta spill that offline. I don't want to be too messy on here. Because I think I know what you're talking about.
No, I'm not. I would never put it on blast like that. But it was just one of those like, I want people to be like, oh, fuck. Yeah, I wrote about you, bitch. That's right.
Damn.
That's right.
Okay, well, we'll resume that offline. Anyways, all right. So last topic. Let's hit this last topic. So I was on Twitter and I was going through this profile. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to like start no shit because I can tell you that offline too. So, OnlyFans content creators, you know, he kind of spoke something about porn, like how the porn industry, like how they make money off of certain kinks and like role plays that are very like
I
bad.
know. Problematic.
And I don't know if you saw that tweet, but yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
It got really big on Twitter. I was like, oh shit. I wanted to hop in the conversation, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. But
I can't, my Twitter is locked up. It's only for content.
Exactly.
I try not to, mix it up. I be wanting to be like, oh, but I'm like, go back and
I have two accounts for that, but then like my other accounts, I just be like talking shit on it. So I don't really want to like add the gay stuff to it too much. But now I'm sounding like, oh, dude. But check me out. But no, so I was like, okay. And I'm like, you know what? I somewhat agree with him. Like, to a degree. I mean, and this is coming from someone who has a man that I call daddy. Like, I have a man who I call daddy. And there's times where I think about, like, sometimes that shit look nasty sometimes online. When I see people doing it. Like, because one of the things I don't like being called a son. Don't call me son. I don't like being called son. And even boy got to a point where like I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I like it. But then I realized like, it kind of does turn me on. Like, I mean,
it just like some things, for example, some things, if you are part of the leather community, you have to be okay with it.
Exactly.
You have to. It's not an option for you because that's part of the leather community. There's a sub, there's a dom, there's a daddy, there's a boy. Like that's the culture. So if you're gonna be in that culture, you got to be cool with it.
Exactly.
And there's plenty of black people in that culture. There's like a whole black leather community.
Yep. Onyx.
Yeah. So I don't know, bitch. I feel like there's a thing right now with the whole NPC shit. You be following that? The whole yum yum. Yum, yum. Okay, wait.
Oh my God, I was talking about that on my next show.
Okay, sorry. I don't want to steal it. I don't want to steal it for the next one. But anyway, stop. Anyway, that's part of kink culture. So pull this up next time your next show. That's part of kink culture. And the problem with that specifically and how some of that kink culture can be dangerous is that person, the one that started that whole trend, role plays as a minor on Twitter. Yeah. And they are, part of it's like, okay, cool, at least those people are not looking at a child and a child is not being the subject of their eyes, whatever the fuck sickness. But at the same time, it's like, fuck, you're also connecting people that aren't part of that community. Yeah. Right? That are just trying to be funny because they don't understand like the layers to that shit. Yeah. And then now you've got little kids imitating it. Yeah. And now you have these people that are like tuning in to watch little kids imitate it, and it's a kink for them. And these are straight people doing this shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
The straights. Look at the straights.
Right?
All up to it.
Ain't no drag queens out here trying to
Ain't no drag queens.
perpetuate this shit.
Hashtag not a drag queen.
Right? So I feel like there's a part of me that wants people to be able to find the communities that they want to be a part of and enjoy what they want to be a part of. I'm very okay with that. Even if there's things that I'm like, ooh, I don't know about that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I seen somebody eat some doo-doo one time, bitch. I was through that. I was like, she ate the whole doo-doo in her mouth. I was like, what? Bitch. I synced it. And my friend sent me the video. I synced that shit with my own. Too much for me. Too much. I don't want to see it. I'm good. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So y'all do you. You know, you do you. That's you, boo. But don't include me in that. I think that part of it is just understanding, like, if you're gonna be on the net, bitch, you liable to run across it. Yeah. You know, if you're on the net, you're liable to. It's a free country out there.
That's true.
in that bitch.
That's true.
So we gotta be better. We have to be best. We have to do better, like you said earlier, about cultivating communities where we don't have to worry about that kind of shit. You know what I mean? That we could just enjoy what we want to enjoy. And have a community that's focused on that, and because right now everybody is just using Twitter for whatever the fuck they want. It is just like a big, huge.
And I think even with the porn industry, is that there's always been different genres, even like just all types of porn, not just gay porn, but like all types of porn, like daddy having sex with daughter, daddy and daughter, or daddy and son. Like the incest porn has been there for like years. Yeah. So like when he talked about it, I was like, well, girl, like you should have been talking about this a long time ago, because I'm pretty sure like you've seen this shit for years. And
for a long time.
And I'm not gonna lie, like there's been times where like I was just talking about this online yesterday about how like I was like, man, I guess now I'm in my early 30s, my mid 30s. And I'm like, damn, I'm a daddy now, because everybody just called me daddy. And I was like, I might as well be a daddy. Like I ain't gonna never find I ain't gonna never have a daddy that I do have a daddy, but that's a whole different story. So I'm not gonna even talk about that. That's an offline conversation. But I'm never gonna have the daddy that I want to be with, because they chasing after the 18-year-old, high school looking ass twinks.
Stop.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
And so when I look at some of these porns and I see like daddy chasing after son, and it's looking like this skinny old like high school kid.
It's not real.
It's just like but that really happens. Like
I feel like that is it sometimes maybe, but here's the thing.
It does. It happens to me.
Part of I think something that queer people in general are way more comfortable doing is looking at pornography, because why not, right? We were already on the margins of society. Like, what the frick you do? Judge me, bitch? Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna watch pornography.
Right.
But the I think the other side of that coin is recognizing the line between what is on television or on your screen and what's real, bro. Yeah. And real life, that doesn't really happen like that.
It doesn't.
Real life, there might be like a small percentage of daddies that really want to go for twinks, and that's we see it at the bear events, bitch. We see them at the bear events. We see them with a new kid every single time, bitch. And by kid, I mean adult. They just look like a child because they're fucking tiny ass twinks.
50-year-old with an 18-year-old girl.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me stop.
But there is also not that, right?
Yeah.
And
like, how you in the club, girl? You 18. Like, that's how we want to.
ID, bitch. You're not supposed to be here.
You can't even get in. Like,
she's like, I fucking own 8 properties in Malibu. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody else. Anyway.
But no, like, okay, so there is some porn though that I'm like, oh hell no. Like, I can't stand race play, and I really can't stand race play, and I don't care what type of race play it is. You can be.
I don't care.
I don't care if you take my BBC, white nigga.
This is not a role. This is my real life. This is not role play. I'm really this person.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I had to tell her that I do not care if he's like, "Ooh, I want to suck your black dick" or anything. I don't care.
Bro, the worst comment that I fucking get is like, "Oh, I guess I've been fucked by a black guy now."
Yep, that happens to me too.
"Oh, you're half black? Oh, I guess I can say I've been fucked by a black."
Oh yeah, I never got that.
Oh, so now, oh yeah, because you're not half black. That's why.
Yeah, my bad. But
But you just feel like, you know, okay, I'm just a check to your box then, bitch. Like, thanks. Like, that's great.
And they be hot too every single time. That'd be the fucked up part.
That's the thing, bro. It's like, why are they gonna be hot? And so I have done better, bitch. I have done better about not just adding the next hot guy I might know on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think everybody went through that moment, bitch, where it's like, I might know him. We finna know him right now.
I definitely did. Like, I used to be like,
and that was all the ones
add.
And then here come a big racial issue in the country. Oh, yeah, delete.
Yeah. There's this one cat. There's this one dude, older white guy, and white passing. He was Hispanic, or no, he's Latino. He considers him Latino, but he was very white passing, and like he used to like very right, or not right wing, but very leftist, like very like Hillary voter, all this shit. And anytime a race issue came up, he just like covered that shit in like corny ass, like just stupid ass opinions about race and how, well, everything is not about race and blah 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 this and blah 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 that. And I'm just like, the fuck are you talking about?
Oh no, yeah, we went. Like, I had a whole Thanos moment with my Facebook when at the height of BLM and all the issues that were plaguing our community. It really showed me how much people don't fucking get it, how they don't understand whether they have a proximity to whiteness or not. They are not white. And it's more shit that I cover in my fucking book, that it's like, okay, bitch, I want you to understand, to a racist, you look the same as all of us. Exactly. So
the biggest thing for me though was when the flag, they added them colors to the flag, and they wasn't even changing the flag. They just added some colors to, and had a different
I've been
variation
wanting to talk about that shit. I have been, because people think, here's the thing, is that so many people in the hetero society think that because we're gay, it's all kumbaya over here. Like, they are so surprised to find out that there's racists and racism and prejudice within the gay community. I'm like, bitch, it's real out here. Like,
they don't think that gay people can be transphobic.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Or misogynist.
Or misogynist.
Like, bro, the level of misogyny that I encounter in the gay community, in the bear community, bro.
Like, I go to the Eagle.
So uncomfortable. Like, okay, like, I get it, fam. Like, you don't like women. Okay, wow. Graduate from 3rd grade, bitch. Like, you don't have to talk pissy. Hey, like, shut the fuck up. Like, that shit's old to me. But yeah. So, newsflash to all the heteros out there that think that it's all kumbaya over here in the land of Neverland. It's not. That moment was a pivotal moment in queer culture for me that really like drew the line in the sand for a lot of people. Like, oh no, we're the rainbow. It's supposed to encompass all of us already. Well, it doesn't, bitch.
Exactly. And it's not like they were changing the flag, you dummies. That's where it came into this argument. Like, you know, there's a goddamn 358,000 fucking different flags, and all they did was add a few colors to the original flag. They didn't say they were replacing it. They just added. It was a different flag.
It's not like you can replace it. Ain't no fucking like. There's not an office of queer people that are like, okay, this is our official flag. There's not. That
was the panic, though. That was the panic for most.
The gays that are in charge, bitch. There's no gays in charge. It's chaos in this bitch.
They act like they are in charge.
They do, but they're not, and we know that. When he come, I'll be quiet, but when he leave, I'll be talking.
All right, y'all. So we are at the ending of the freaking show. It was a delight to have you on here, my man. I've been waiting to do this, and you're gonna be back on here. I mean,
hey.
You know, I always have reoccurring guests, and I can already tell you this is gonna be a good show. So definitely gonna have you back on here. So guys, yes, I am revamping the show. I'm in the middle of doing that. I just put out my new official flyer or logo. I'm gonna be printing those out and posting them around the town this week. I'm kind of excited about that. I do have this big purchase that I want to talk about because I've been talking about it for a while. But I'm not going to do it on here because I just want to keep it a secret until everything just pops off. But yeah, I'm so excited for what's about to happen with my show, and I hope all you guys who, you know, that are supporting me and listening and all those good things are excited for what's about to come. But yeah, I still got to work on my website. Man, you know what? My therapist, he was like, you gotta stop trying to be a one-man band. And I love it though.
Yo, I refer it, but I look up this app. I'll send it to you. It's called Book Me.
Book Me.
It's $4.99 a month. You can create like a landing page. It has a link to all your stuff, a bio, and you can put as many things as you want there. It's that's what I'm doing right now. If you click on my Instagram, if you want to book me for a feature, I am a public speaker and facilitator, bitch. So go ahead and book me. But yeah, so and then if people want to book you for something, they can send you a message on there. They can inquire about something on there as well.
Okay.
But yeah, book me.
Yeah. My friend told me too about this QR code shit. He was like, when you get your flyer, you need to put QR codes and you need to get some stickers and start sticking them everywhere with your QR code, because best believe the motherfuckers on the bus is going to listen to your podcast. And I was like, okay, friend. So I'm doing that right now too. I just got a lot of shit going on, but I'm excited for what's about to happen. I'm not like stressing. I'm just antsy about it. Like,
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. You want to give a shout out? You want to plug your socials one more time?
Yeah. Please follow me on the Insta. The Insta is space_dragon. It's on here like Johnny River Space Dragon. That's me. And then on TikTok, please follow me. I'm always talking shit to people on there, especially racist. I love reading a racist. It's like my favorite hobby. And that one is Space Dragon, SPACEDRAGN. Book me for a feature, yo. I would love to come out to your city. I'm going to be pushing my new book here in a couple months. So anybody that wants me out there, I would love to come visit.
Yeah. You got to come back out to Oregon.
Yes.
Bro, like that was a clutch weekend. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna see y'all when this come out.